Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. This video we're going to be talking about Voltinu, V-O-L-T. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go down below, tap that subscribe button. And while you're down there, I think the like button's right next to it. If you could hit that too, I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's get into this. First off, I want to say thanks for all the new subscribers. The Volt video that I made a couple days ago seems to be doing pretty good. Got quite a few subscribers off of that, and so welcome. And I want to thank Nick, the guy that got me into Voltinu. Kind of talked to me a little bit about it, went and looked at it, bought some, and now, thanks to you, and I know you're going to be watching this, I am up 170%, so thank you very much. And I wanted to clarify something about my last video. I updated the video a little bit with some text, but anybody who's watching now, I'm a chart guy first and foremost, so I look at charts all the time, do a lot of technical analysis, looking into the coins that I'm buying. I did a little brief research on Voltinu, and what caught my attention was deflationary, which I'm sure you all are aware of. And so I bought into it with a little bit of cash, and like I just said, I'm doing okay on that. And so when I was doing my research, I popped up a website, Voltichange.com. Now, I don't know whether or not that's the real Voltichange site that's going to be launching. A lot of you in the comments said that it was a scam site, which is very likely. I never clicked on my wallet there, but I didn't really think about anybody that was watching my video might go and click on that. So if you are watching my video and you do go to that Voltichange.com, don't click on the wallet, connecting your wallet until the official announcement is released, which apparently, from what I understand, is in the next like 9 or 10 days or so. Should be released. We'll know by then. But anyway, I just wanted to clarify that and thank you all in the comments for letting me know about that so I can fix that issue because I don't want anybody to lose any money. So I want to do a quick update on Voltinu because when I started talking about it a couple days ago, as you can see, we got a few green candles, just a couple. So when I first got into Voltinu, when I first heard about it, was right around this point right here. And I noticed that it had already made a big move. I didn't really want to jump in. And then Nick started talking to me about it. And I think the next day after he started talking to me about it was, these two candles here. So I'm on the daily time frame. So we had two red candles dropping down. We retested this 382 on the Fibonacci. And right down in this area, I said, what the heck? It seems like that's a pretty good drop. And might as well jump in now. Deflationary. I like that word when it comes to crypto, so bought some there, and the rest is history. But I was trying to make a point in my last video that even with all the fundamentals and everything that's coming out for the coin in the future, which, from what it sounds like, is supposed to be pretty awesome, so that's pretty good. I'm still holding my bag here. But, and I think some people might have misunderstood me in my last video that I said that we were going to come up to this point here and be done. That's not what I was trying to get at. What I was trying to get at was a rejection was most likely to happen around this area up in here. And in my opinion, look at this straight line up. That's a pretty straight line. So if we were to continue up and we hit this area right here, my assumption would be that we're going to come all the way back down to this area right around here. And I kind of noticed the Fibonacci line that I placed out here seems to be getting some respect, and so I wanted to go over that. So when I've taken this Fibonacci from the top over here down to the bottom, and we've broken up, usually in all my videos, if you watch my videos, the 1272 is where I find a lot of resistance or support, depends on which direction you're going. A lot of action happens in this area, and as you can see, I'm on the daily time frame. We had one candle go up. It's this candle right here. Go up and attempt to get to the 1272. We had one candle right here, get wicked out of it. This one couldn't even make it. This one almost touched it with the wick, and then we got rejected. Finally came up again. Let me zoom in here so we can see a little bit better. Again, had a major attempt to get above and had a really big rejection coming down because there was a lot of sellers right around this area. We finally, on this next day here, November 14th, found some support above, and we kept moving. And again, we got to the 1618. Like I said, I usually see most of the reaction around here. We're on the 1272, a little bit of reaction around the 1618. And so we had a little bit there, got rejected. The next day went up. Went up. Now we're getting past the 2272. And if, history repeats here with what's going on here, we'll probably get above this, maybe a wick down. And then the next candle, the next day here on the 19th of November, we'll get above it. But I do want to caution again that we are still on the RSI creating a divergence here. So not only do we have the higher high here, but we still on the daily have a lower high here, creating this divergence. And that's one thing that is making me think that we will get a big push to the upside here, maybe only reaching the 3618, maybe getting to the 4236. But I still believe there's going to be a massive correction to the downside. And then, things will settle down a little bit. And what I can what I can kind of see happening here is we hit the top, come back down, we find some support, and then we move on to the upside. Excuse me a second. I don't I don't edit my videos, so if I get a frog in the throat, you guys got to listen to it. Sorry about that. And so we can come up. So I do expect the rejection, but I do expect us to come back and find a new high above here eventually. But this is all just depending on if you're just holding it long term. You can just hold it, and then you can rebuy as we come back down here if that is the case, which I do think it will be the case. So you can rebuy and fill your bags up again down here. If you want to make a quick profit, sell up here, rebuy down here, which is honestly what I might be doing. And so from where I was at down here all the way to the top, that's a 300% move. I'm happy with those gains. Sell a decent portion of my bag here, rebuy on a retrace. That's what I like to do in the market anyway. It's kind of like what I did over here. The other thing I was looking at was this cup and handle pattern that's kind of playing out. And this kind of just gave me more confidence in what I'm talking about here. Is we have this cup and handle that kind of formed right here. So you have the big cup right here. You had a handle come down, and then we broke out. And if you take the price target for this cup and handle here, we put it up here, that leads us right to the 4236 right here. And I mean, honestly, that's another thing that just reinforces what I believe is bound to happen. Now, again, Voltichange has not come out yet, and so that's what, in my opinion, is also creating this hype to get up here. And so just wait until the charts play out the way they normally do with the news and the charts. So what is that saying? Tell me the news and I'll show you the charts, whatever the heck that saying is. Anyway, so I kind of feel like Voltichange is going to come out right around the time that Volt Inu gets all the way up here. And then once it comes out, it'll be the buy the rumor, sell the news. We come back down. Maybe we don't retest the 1272 here, because if this pattern is playing out, maybe we come back down and we retest the 1618 area one right here, which is where, a retest of the previous resistance of this trend line would be. And so we can kind of dance here and then make our way back up to the upside. Just wanted to do a quick update on Volt Inu. Also let you guys know that, don't go to that Voltichange site that I had popped up on my video in the last one. I don't know if it's legit. I just honestly, right before the video, I did a quick Google search, and that's what popped up. I know it may be irresponsible of me to do that, so I apologize for that. And I want to thank everybody else for watching and subscribing to the channel. Appreciate your time. Just remember, I'm not a financial advisor, just a dude on his computer. Talk to you later.